Buenos días, me llamo Sarai Ibarra. Hoy es el día viernes 23 de octubre.
Y yo soy Cecilia Díaz. Aquí es lo que hay por delante en la transmisión de hoy. Here's what's ahead on today's broadcast.
Seniors, Yearbook Picture Day is just around the corner. Coming up, we'll tell you specific information you need to know about this special day.
And if sausage, biscuits, and donuts are your theme, then the breakfast kiosk is the place for you. Straight ahead, we'll show you where you can find the breakfast kiosk.
We start today's show off with a quick reminder to students. If you show up to school after the start of the day, don't forget to check in and let administration know you are in the building.
All you need to do is scan barcodes all around campus, answer the Google form questions, and then head to class.
Before we move on, we like to also remind students that before you head to class in the morning, you can grab a quick breakfast in certain hallways. The breakfast kiosk is located in the main hallway right across from Gym A.
You can get a few options such as sausage biscuits, orange juice, and milk, and occasionally honey. You can find the kiosk every morning in the main hallway across from Gym A.
Last week, we told you about two Northside students, Nicole Jeter and Luis Resendez, and their opportunity to play with the Fort Smith Symphony. For those of you who missed it, back in August, the Fort Smith Symphony recorded a video for Symphonies in the Schools, a program they do each year in an effort to draw young students to the musical fields. Due to COVID-19 and travel restrictions, the video was only shown to 5th and 6th grade classes in place of the annual kids concert Earquake.
As mentioned, Northside junior violinist Nicole Jeter and sophomore composer Luis Resendez were featured in the video. This week, as promised, GNN Sarai Ibarra sat down with junior Nicole Jeter for an in-depth conversation into her personal experience as a soloist for the Fort Smith Symphony Orchestra. We want to remind you that there is a GNN exclusive. You'll only see it here. Take a look.
Hi, so I'm here with Nicole Jeter, who is a junior at Northside, and she's also in the Grizzly Orchestra, where she is a concert master, which is also first chair. Hey, Nicole.
Hi,
So, are you ready to get into the interview?
I am ready.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about how you came to do a project with the Fort Smith Symphony.
Okay, so normally the symphony does something called Symphony in the Schools, where they send some musicians to all of the elementary schools in the area, and they play pieces, and hopefully it inspires and encourages them to take orchestra in junior high and high school. And so since they can't do that because of COVID, they decided to do it virtually, which is where I come in because John Ditter, the conductor, wanted to have a kid, just inspire and encourage other kids with the Vivaldi summer piece. So yeah.
Okay, so how did you feel playing a solo with the Fort Smith Symphony?
It felt really great. Normally, the symphony has about 85, 90 musicians in it, so this small chamber group of 6 or 7 people was way less intimidating, and it was just a good feeling.
So how long have you been in orchestra?
I've been in orchestra my sophomore and junior year, but I've been playing all my life since I was 2 years old.
Wow, that is really exciting. So who are some of the greats that you like?
I really like listening to Joshua Bell. He's an amazing violinist. And Anna Sophie Mutter is another great violinist. I actually took a lot of inspiration from her version of Vivaldi's Summer for the version that I played. And then I really like 2 cellos also. They're not violinists, but they are so amazing. And they're from Croatia, and they just have the coolest stuff.
What's one piece of advice you'll give a person starting out on the violin?
I tell them to just enjoy it. A lot of people I know get stressed out from, just if they think that they're not advancing quick enough or anything, but no, not about that at all. It's just about having fun, and when you have fun, it'll come way easier to you.
What are some of your dreams moving forward with the violin?
I just want to just keep enjoying it. Hopefully I can do it in college, and then I can play in the symphony when I'm older and just have more solo opportunities like this one.
And is there anything that you want to mention that I left out?
No, I think that covers everything.
Okay, so Nicole, would you mind playing something for us today?
Yes, of course. I would love to. Okay, I'll play some of Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson.
Ooh. That was such a fun interview. Thank you, Nicole, for doing that for us. You're the best. Next week, we sit down with Luis Resendez, composer and a sophomore here at Northside. He wrote Journey Through Ariaza in the spring and will join us to explain his talented journey to becoming a successful composer. In other Grizzly news, this week was the end of the first quarter and submission of grades for Monday and Thursday's parent-teacher conferences. Parents can go to the Northside High School website for details on how to schedule their virtual conference with teachers.
It is also time for students to start preparing for Yearbook Picture Day. This all takes place on Friday, November the 6th. This will be the only day to take a yearbook picture. There will be no retake day this year. You can sign up in Schoology and to get yours made. Now it's time for sports. We want to send a shout out to our lady volleyball team. At last check, they were headed to semifinals in Conway on Wednesday. And because we record the show on Wednesday, we don't have the outcome of that match. But we hope the Lady Bears won and are on their way to finals.
In other Grizzly sports news, we also want to send a huge shout out to Northside Grizzly tennis player Kate Files. While Kate went for a state title and came up a little short, she did land the title for overall tennis state champion. That's a big deal, and GNN sends her a big congratulations. Good luck to our volleyball and football team trying to make it to state as well. Those results we'll have on next week's show. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet.
Well said, Aid. That was a lot of news, but we got it covered.
Yes, we did. We hope you all enjoyed this week's edition of GNN, and we'll see y'all next week.
Adios.